messo gli occhi su di te, tu sei diversa e non lo sai, tu balli e ridi tra di noi, ma sono tristi gli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me, ho messo gli occhi su di te, per una storia che non so, che vuoi nascondere ma che sta tutta là negli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me. Balla, non pensiamoci, balla, divertiamoci, balla, sorridiamoci, balla, e diciamoci basta. Ho messo gli occhi su di te, tu sei diversa e non lo sai, qualcosa vuoi dimenticare, tu balli e non ti stanchi mai, è come sei, somigli un po' a me. Ho messo gli occhi su di te, tu sei diversa e non lo sai, tu balli e ridi tra di noi, ma sono tristi gli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me. Ho messo gli occhi su di te, per una storia che non so, che vuoi nascondere ma che sta tutta là negli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me, è come sei, somigli un po' a me, è come sei, somigli un po' a me.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the latest Starfury Facebook Live. This is our 22nd Facebook Live, and I'm going to give you all the updates on what is happening in the world of Starfury conventions and what you can expect. And tonight I have for you some updates regarding VortCon, Agents Assemble, Highlanders 5, Enchanted 4, and Lux 2. Now, I started doing these Facebook Live updates at the start of the pandemic in order to keep all attendees up to date on what was happening with Starfury and how I've been dealing with the pandemic and how we're bringing Starfury through this pandemic. And it was my aim to be as absolutely transparent with attendees and as open as I could with you guys, so you knew exactly what was happening with Starfury events, particularly with them being postponed or delayed due to the pandemic that we were going through. Now, after an 18-month hiatus, we started coming out the pandemic and we were able to start bringing Starfury events back, which we did last September with Crossroads 3, which was our third event for fans of the TV series Supernatural. And we had very sensible COVID safety measures implemented at the event, and we were able to hold a hugely successful event that weekend for fans of Supernatural, and we kept it safe for all the attendees, guests, and the staff. And we followed that up with 3 more conventions. We had our Once Upon a Time event, Enchanted 4. We then followed that up with our final event for fans of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, the Vampire Ball, and we also had our New Year's Eve celebration, Destiny. And all these events went very well, and they proved that we could run a safe event with COVID precautions being taken, and no infections were reported at all across those 4 events. Now, as most of you are aware, the UK government has now dropped all COVID restrictions in the UK. They've said we've got to learn to live with COVID. However, Starfury is a private event, so we can still implement precautions, and I want to keep the event as safe as possible for attendees and guests. So we're still going to be implementing certain precautions across all Starfury events for the foreseeable future. So what we're going to be doing is when you come to our events, we're going to be asking all attendees to show a vaccine passport at registration. If you for medical reasons or whatever, you can't show a vaccine passport, then we'll then need to see proof of a negative COVID test that's taken that day. Also, all attendees, I would actually recommend, even if you have had a vaccine, though, you take a COVID test anyway. It's just common sense to do so. And we're also asking, where possible, that all attendees wear a mask at the event. Now, if for medical reasons you can't take the vaccine, then you'll need to show proof of a negative COVID test taken the day that you arrive at registration. But I'm also asking all attendees to consider doing that themselves, even if you've had the vaccine, to take the test. And you can currently get those test kits free on the UK if you live in the UK, and you just go onto our website and they've got a link for you. You click on that link, it's on our website, that'll take you to the NHS website, and you can apply to get a free test kit, which includes 7 days worth of tests. Now, if you're booked in for a Starfury event, or indeed any other convention, or you're going away or something, I would recommend that you order these test kits now, because they're only free to the end of this month. So order a couple of test kits so you can make sure that you're safe at the event and you can take your tests at the event. You can order them now while they're free. They're only free, as I understand it, until the end of the month. Now, with masks won't be mandatory, but we are requesting, where possible, that attendees wear masks. It's sensible to do. It shows respect for other attendees. It keeps you safe and it keeps other attendees safe. So that's something that we're requesting from all attendees. As you know, it's our policy that we're very much trying to stop the use of plexiglass or masks in photo ops. I know that attendees, it's no good for photo ops, so it's my plan not to use those during the photo ops. With the guests, we're leaving it up to the guests whether they want the photo op to be touch or no touch for their safety. Now, during the autograph session, some guests may request that attendees wear masks during the autograph session. So if you're not wearing a mask, we will have them available, so you could put one on for a couple of minutes while you're getting that autograph from that guest. We basically want to make it safe for all attendees, safe for the guests, safe for our staff, make it a good event, and by keeping it safe, we can make things more fun and the guests can be more free in the photo ops and autographs and so forth. So that's where we stand in terms of our COVID protocols to make our events safe. Now, moving on to our events, our first event back this year is taking place in exactly 4 weeks' time. If you haven't got your ticket yet for VortCon, you better get it now. VortCon, that's our celebration of the television series The Boys, based on the hit comic book. And that's taking place from the 8th to the 10th of April at the Hilton Metropole Hotel, Birmingham. It's going to be an awesome event, and we've got some great guests lined up, and that's headed up. We've got Homelander himself joining us. Anthony Starr will be along for the event. We also have joining us Queen Maeve, Dominique McGilligan. Also joining us will be Aya Cash, who plays Stormfront on the show. We also have Chantal Van Santen joining us, who many of you will also know from One Tree Hill and also The Flash. And we also have Colby Minifie joining us, who was recently also on Fear the Walking Dead. She was a season regular in the last season, but she's now main cast for The Boys. Unfortunately, we have some bad news, and that sadly Jack Quaid has had to cancel. He's just been cast in Christopher Nolan's new film Oppenheimer, and unfortunately filming's going to go over the time period of the event. So that unfortunately means that he won't be able to join us for the event. I found out that he wouldn't be able to join us this week, and I've started to look at possible replacements for him. We will be sorting out, if you've pre-booked a photo op with him, we'll be sorting out refunds for those over the weekend. In terms of other stuff for the event, photo ops are available to order now. We're going to start looking at putting on sale at the end of next week group photos as well as fan meets for that event. So that's our celebration of the television series The Boys. That's taking place in 4 weeks' time. If you haven't got your ticket, you've got to get onto it now. And then another event we have taking place at the end of April, and that's our celebration of the television series Supernatural. And we have a quick trailer for that one. So that's it. That's Starfury Crossroads 4, our celebration of the television series Supernatural. We've got 10 amazing guests for that event, headed up with Jim Beaver will be joining us. We also have along Richard Spate Jr., Tarmo Pennicott will be along. We also have David Hayden Jones, Adam Fergus, Lindsay McKeon, Rick Worthy, Alex Pornovich, Leah Cairns, and Osric Chow. So if you haven't got your tickets for Crossroads 4, you need to get them now. That event's just 2 months away. Photo ops are also on sale now, so you can get those. And we're putting on sale tonight the fan meets, so you can purchase your fan meets for that event now as well. So that's Crossroads 4, our 4th celebration of the television series Supernatural. You don't want to miss out on that if you're a fan of Supernatural. Got a great lineup of guests. We had an awesome time at our last Crossroads event. We're going to have an awesome time at this one. And then a week later, just a week later, we have our next Starfury convention, which is our celebration of the DC TV universe, and that's Starfury Ultimates Crisis. And that's taking place from the 6th to 8th of May And here's a trailer for that one. So there you go. That's Starfury Crisis, our celebration of the DC TV universe. We've got 17 guests for that event. This event is unmissable. We've got it all. We've got heroes for you. We've got villains for you. And it's headed up. We've got Katie Lotz, the star of the DC TV series Legends of Tomorrow. She was also on Arrow. We also have the star of Stargirl herself, Brett Bassinger. From Arrow, and also Shadowhunters, we have Kat McNamara. Joining us from Supergirl, we have Nicole Maines. Also from Legend Tomorrow, we have Jess McCallan, as well as Matt Ryan, John Constantine himself. We have Rachel Scarston, who plays Alice on Batwoman. A lot of you will know her from Lost Girl as well. We have Jesse Rath from Supergirl. We have Nick Zano, another Legends of Tomorrow guest. We have Meg DeLacy, who plays Shiv on Stargirl. From Batwoman, we have Megan Tandy. Another Arrow guest that we have joining us is Joseph David Jones. We also have Christina Wolf from Batwoman. From Swamp Thing and Gotham, we have Crystal Reed. From Legends of Tomorrow, we have Olivia Swan. And from Supergirl, we have Kyla Lee. And we also have Aziz Tesfaye. Oh my God, that's 17 guests. We're covering a whole pile. We got guests from Stargirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, Batwoman, Gotham, Swamp Thing. We got it all. It's going to be an amazing event that you just can't miss out on. Tickets are on sale now. If for some reason you haven't booked your ticket, you need to get your ticket now. We also have fan meets have gone on sale, and photo ops are on sale as well. So this is going to be an amazing event that you just can't miss out on. So first we're celebrating DC, and then a month later we're celebrating Marvel with Ultimates Agents Assemble. And here we have a trailer for that event. So there you go. That's Starfury Ultimate's Agents Assemble. That's taking place from the 10th to the 12th of June at the Hilton Metropole Hotel, Birmingham, UK. It's our Marvel themed event, and we're joined from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We have Henry Simmons joining us. Also from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., as well as Agent Carter and the TV series Dollhouse, we have Enver Jokai. From the X-Men spin-off series, The Gifted, we've got Emma Dumont. And we also have for her first convention, another cast member from that, Skylar Samuels. From the hit movie Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, for her first ever convention, we have Menga Zhang. And also from Agent Carter, and she's currently on Batwoman, and she was also in Legends of the Seeker. We have Bridget Reagan joining us as well. I was actually, it's that thing when you're working on contracts and you're waiting for confirmation. That's 6 great guests we got at the moment. I had been waiting on a few more confirmations that I'd hoped to get tonight, but we're currently waiting on 2 Agent Carter people and 2 major Marvel movie names on kind of like the level of Menga Zhang. So we've got to see how that goes. Hopefully I should have some more, fingers crossed I may have some announcements next week or the week after. It's just I found, particularly with the Marvel movie people, it's very slow going doing those negotiations. But I think we've got a nice lineup building up so far. And then after that, we move into July. We have Starfury Highlanders 5. And that's going to be taking place from the 1st to the 3rd of July at the Hilton Glasgow. We're going up to Scotland for that one. Perfect place for a celebration of Outlander. Season 6 only just started, back on our TV screen. And here we have a trailer for Highlanders 5. So that's Starfury Highlanders 5, our celebration of the television series Outlander. It's just started its 6th season. We have an amazing lineup of guests. About 60% of the tickets have already sold. And I predict, I could be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out this weekend as I go through the guest lineup now. So we've got joining us Duncan Lacroix will be joining us, one of the most popular cast members of the show. We also have Sophie Skelton joining us as well. At the event, we've got Stephen Cree. We've got Alexander Vlahos joining us, who many of you just joined the cast of Outlander, but many of you will also know him from Merlin. We have David Berry joining us as well. And here's the big news. We're going to sell out. Jamie Fraser's joining us. Sam Hune will be along for Highlanders 5. That's right. We've got Sam's joining us. Sam will be along for the Saturday of the convention. He'll be attending on Saturday, the 2nd of July, taking part in photo ops, a guest talk, and autograph sessions. getting Sam to an event. He loves hanging out with the fans. He loves doing events, but his schedule is so packed because he's so in demand. It's tough getting him to one. And we've got him locked down for an event. So you don't want to miss out on this. Photo ops are on sale now. We may have one or two more guests to come on top of that, but once we got Sam in, we don't really need much more. So there we go. That's Highlanders 5, our celebration of the TV series Outlander. You don't want to miss that if you're a fan of it. And to be honest, I mean, it's not something that's like written in the contract, but given his schedule, it's unlikely that Sam's going to be available for any other events this year. This is going to be a real unique opportunity for fans to go to Glasgow, to go to Scotland, and to meet the star of Outlander himself. And then that brings us to August, where we have Survival 5. And that's our celebration of the 100. And we're also incorporating into it Motherland Fort Salem. And that's taking place from the 5th to the 8th of August at the Renaissance Hotel, Heathrow. We're back at the Renaissance. I'm going to be celebrating the 100 and Motherland Fort Salem. And joining us, we have Tassia Telles. We also have Nadia Hilka, who's currently on Walking Dead as well. We have the star of Motherland Fort Salem, Taylor Hickson, joining us. We also have the star of the 100, Eliza Taylor. We have Chelsea Rice. We have Luisa de Oliveira and Paige Trucco. So there you go. We're currently still waiting on Sarah Thompson and Amalia Home to check that they have availability to do that event. Still working on those two. So that's our Motherland Fort Salem, our 100 event. We will, after that, be having another supernatural event. Details of that will be coming in the next few months. But in November, we have our Once Upon a Time event, and that's Starfury Enchanted 4. And we're going to be celebrating Once Upon a Time back at the Hilton Hotel from the 18th to the 20th of November. And we've got the Evil Queen herself, one of the most popular characters on the show, Lana Perella, joining us. We also have Beverly Elliott, got Raphael Sabaj, Merrin Dungy, got Robbie Kay, Elliot Knight, Emily DeRaven, and we've also just added on to the lineup Eoin Bailey. So there you go. That's got 8 guests currently confirmed for Starfury Enchanted. Literally 7 of them have never done an Enchanted event before. We've got 2 more on the way that I'm just waiting for confirmation on. I have been hoping to be able to announce them tonight, but just waiting on confirmation, see how that goes. So we're hoping for 10 guests. That's Starfury Enchanted 4. You get your tickets now. That's taking place from the 18th to the 20th of November at the Hilton Metropole Hotel, Birmingham. And we hope to have photo ops should be going on sale at the start of April. Now, we're still working on the Red Dragon Convention, our celebration of Hannibal. That's looking like it'll be sometime in November, December period. I'm still working on confirming the venue, and I also want to make sure that dates can work with Mads and Hugh. I want to get at least one of them. Nice to get both of them. So still working on that. And our final event to discuss for tonight is our Lucifer event, Lux 2, which sadly had to be postponed due to Tom Ellis's availability to 2023. And that's taking place from the 17th to the 19th of February, 2023 at the Hilton Metropole Hotel. And currently we have confirmed Tom Ellis is confirmed for that. And we also have confirmed Trisha Helfer. So Trisha Helfer will also be joining us at that event as well. Just waiting on the rest of the guests, and should hopefully be able to announce over the next coming week, should hopefully be able to reconfirm the rest of the guests. So that's how it's looking with Starfury events at the moment. Go on your website. If you haven't got your tickets, you can go get your tickets on several of the events on VaultCon, Crisis, Crossroads 4, photo ops are on sale now. And also, as I said, on Crisis and Crossroads 4, fan meets are also on sale now as well. Hopefully, we'll see you along at a Starfury event soon. I've missed seeing you all. It's been a tough 2 years, but it's great to be back. I'm going to go off now and try and finish off Horizon Forbidden West. But I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope to see you all soon. And very big thanks also to Jo for her work tonight behind the scenes on helping me with this. But have a great weekend and take care.
Oh